Kanta tayo, sing with Nanay.
Nanay.
Yay! Mabuhay! Welcome to Sing with Nanay. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than what we're used to. I've got my poinsettia here, and I've got my wonderful guitar, and we're going to be singing a song, reading a book, and doing a little bit of a craft for Christmas. Christmas is just around the corner, and there's so many of us that are hustling and bustling and trying to get everything together so that we can celebrate. We love to celebrate Christmas in the Philippines. And here in Canada, we do the same thing. We have the same type of tradition. So today we're going to be reading a book that talks about Filipino celebrations. In a book called Filipino Celebrations, a treasury of feasts and festivals. Written by Liana Romulo. Illustrations by Corazon Dandan-Albano. Published by Tuttle Publishing. Many feasts and festivals are included in this book. However, we're going to just focus on Christmas today. Christmas time! I love Christmas! When I was growing up in Canada, in Montreal, Quebec, my family loved Christmas. There was always so much food and just so much music. Let's learn a little bit about Christmas in this book. Merry Christmas! Maligayang Pasko! Maligayang Pasko is how we say Merry Christmas in Filipino, in Tagalog. Now, in Baybayin, we can write Maligayang Pasko. Pasko. Maligayang Pasko. So the word Pasko or Christmas is written like this in Baybayin. We have the symbol pa, sko, Pasko. This is the symbol for pa. Now this is the symbol for sa. But since we're not saying pasako, we're just using the sound of the S, the s. So it's just s with a little X at the bottom. And then we have ko. Now it looks very similar to ka, but in Baybayin, the kudlit, the little squiggle at the bottom, the little sign here, makes the sound become o or u. So this becomes ko. Pasko. Pasko. Pasko? Pasko. Why don't you say it now? Pasko. Can we all say Maligayang Pasko? Maligayang Pasko. Merry Christmas! Yay! Alright, now let's read a little bit of this book. So, children all over the world love Christmas. Why? Because of the presents, of course. Filipinos look forward to the gifts too. But in the Philippines, even the smallest kids know that Christmas is, first of all, Jesus' birthday. The 3 wise men brought gifts to Jesus, and this is why we give each other gifts at Christmas time. What about Santa Claus and all his reindeer? Well, he didn't come to the Philippines until the Americans came at the beginning of the 20th century, when Spain ended their rule in the country. In the 1500s, it was Spain that colonized the Philippines. And in the beginning of the 20th century, the Americans came and replaced Spain as the colonial rulers in the country. So today, Santa is a big deal at Christmas time, along with Christmas trees.
Traditionally, the Christmas season begins on December 16, with the first of a series of 9 masses called Simbang Gabi. A breakfast of salabat, puto bongbong, and bibingka is offered afterward. It is hard to get up so early for church, but you can pray for a wish at Simbang Gabi, and if you make it to all 9, your wish will come true. Here we have a picture of puto bongbong, a purple-colored rice cake. These are purple-colored sweet, cooked in bamboo tubes and served in banana leaves. We also eat bibingka, a rice cake with cheese and salted egg. Rice cake baked in special clay pot, topped with cheese and salted egg. And here's how to make ginger tea, or salabat. Here is a picture of ginger, or luya. You need 1 tablespoon of sliced fresh ginger root, 2 cups of water, and honey or brown sugar. First, you need to boil the ginger in water for 5 to 10 minutes. I like to do it a little bit more because I like the nice spiciness of the ginger. Then you can pour the liquids into the cups. Add honey or sugar to taste.
If there is one thing that symbolizes a Filipino Christmas though, it's the parol. This 5-pointed star lantern represents the bright star of Bethlehem, which guided the 3 wise men to Jesus. So today we're going to be making a parol. This is a picture of a parol. And these are instructions to make a parol. We'll be needing some string or sinulid, glue or pandikit, sticks or mga patpat, and Japanese paper or papel de Japón. So I have a few things here to help us make this parol. Ta-da! So we have our sinulid, our string. We got 2 colors. I didn't have any papel de Japón. I did have tissue paper, so we're gonna be using this. It'll be nice and see-through, so we can, when we shine some light in it, we'll be able to see the colors and the lights. Got some scissors, and we need to be very safe when we use scissors and make sure that we have an adult who's around and supervising you, because scissors are a tool that can be quite sharp. And we got some sticks. These are a little bit bendy. So here in the picture, it has the longer sticks, and then we have shorter sticks. All right, let's begin. So it says to tie 4 sticks together by looping the string around the sticks. So we're going to get some string. I don't think I'll be needing too much, but once again, make sure that you have an adult who will help you. You have to tie the 4 sticks together. So we have our 4 sticks, and I'm going to tie a string around here. Okay, do a simple knot. I cross it. If you know how to tie your shoelaces, making that initial knot is what you need. Okay, cross it. I'm going to do that again to make it nice and secure. A 1/2 inch from the ends. Okay, do you see that? And then we have to separate the sticks so it forms like a V. Okay, there you go. A V. Alright, so since we're making a star, we're going to add 2 more sticks here. So that's where my other string comes along. And 2 more sticks. Tie them together like this. Once again with a 1/2 inch at the bottom, at the edge. Can I just say, this is the first time I make this. I've been wanting to make a parol for a long time. It can be quite expensive. If you don't live in the Philippines, you have to buy it at a specialty store, a Filipino specialty store. They're imported from the Philippines and they're so intricate. Made out of shells and lights. So many colors. But it's fun to make your own. I wanted Hanan to be part of this too, but she wasn't interested. I think maybe when she's older, she'll feel more interested. And I'll know how to make one with her. Okay, so this is step 2, where we put the string around. So this, I made like a triangle. I'm gonna put 2 more sticks here. And I'm gonna tie it with string. Once again, about 1 inch apart from the edge. Okay, it would be really helpful too if one person would hold it and then another person ties the string. That would be very helpful. Ta-da. Overlap. So I just find a way to go through like that. Oh, it's already starting to look like a parol. Then the last two here, last two sticks, last two string. So I got a couple extra sticks just to make sure that I can get it all, just in case something breaks. So I'm gonna cut another 2 strands. And this one. All right, so let's tie these ones. So I have these, I'm putting these last 4 there. I'm gonna tie these ones together. This is definitely a craft to do with an adult. Or actually with someone with another pair of hands. You know, when I was growing up, I didn't make parols with my family. It was just food. And since I grew up as a Canadian in North America, I did what other Canadians did. Here in Canada, we would make ornaments in school and learn how to make like things like cookies, gingerbread houses. But we didn't really have anything Filipino, which was kind of sad. We learned how to do them later on. But yeah, we have like the Christmas trees that we see, that we talk about, and they're very much like this. They grow a lot here in Canada, and because of the cold weather and the snow. And so it's about this shape. It's like this shape. Okay, we have a Christmas tree. We would put a star on top or an angel and decorate it with ornaments. Sometimes we make our own garland, which is what we string around, made of like popcorn, so you can eat it after. What was your favorite thing to do during the holidays? Did you like eating the food? Did you sing songs too? Did you receive presents? Christmas time we would receive presents, but I liked making the presents too. Making cards, making crafts. And the holidays are about being together with people who love us. Okay, we love each other. All right, so it says to line the frame to make a symmetrical 5-sided star. So, there's my parol! I'm so happy. We did it! So it's supposed to be able to open up. Alright, so it says to insert post at the 5 points. By pulling apart the star frame, the tension of the frame will hold this post in place. Okay, these are the 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have these 5 posts. They're like the smaller sticks. And it says it's good. It's supposed to hold it in place at the 5 points. We'll see if that works. 1. It's happening. I think I'm going to want to put some glue though. 1, 2. I'm pretty impressed. And just by the look of it, it looks like it doesn't really matter too much how you interlace them. They eventually pull themselves apart. So if you're feeling like, oh, I don't know if I'm doing this right, if I'm interlacing them correctly, I think it will eventually make its way. You'll be able to separate the different sides. So So I took some time to put together the posts into the frame, about 1.5 inches in length. So I already put 3 in here, and I've been using my trusty glue gun. I realized tape wasn't really gonna do it. I really needed like a nice strong glue. So if you have something like wood glue or a glue gun, it's going to put it together much easier. So the frame comes apart pretty easily as long as the edges of the parol are intact. If these ones are well tied up, I had to tie up a little bit more so that they wouldn't come apart. Yeah. So we put the last post, and then we put glue there. So that's how that will look like. Hey, it's nice and cute. So we're gonna get that glued up, and then we're going to make shapes over here in the front. We've got pentagons in the front and the back. I have 2 of them. And then we've got some triangles, 5 triangles on each side, and then in between. So we'll put glue. I'll put glue, and then we'll put the triangles in there. I think it's gonna look pretty amazing. Not bad for our first parol. Hi! So, look who's here with me. What's your name?
Hanan.
Hanan. This is Hanan, my daughter. And so today we made the parol, and Hanan was behind the scenes helping me to put together a few things. Now Hanan, do you want to reveal what we made? And ta-da! Drum roll! It's a parol! The parol! So yeah, we put that together. We put the glue and the tape and used the 2 different kinds of glue. Okay? And Hanan was helping me to make this as well. Alright, so this here is just the wire, and we put some garland. Those are some extra steps. I put a little hook on here so we can just slip it over and let it hang in the middle. Hey, what do you think, Hanan?
Great.
Yeah, you like it? And an extra step, I just made a little hole in the back here so that we could put some lights in it.
Here's our little magic.
Yeah, it's our little magic. Do you want to turn on the lights? Wow, so these ones light up, and we'll put them in. You can turn it off for now. I take these, and this one I bought at here we have the Real Canadian Superstore. And it was only I think maybe $2. I'm just gonna slip in these lights in here.
Let's see them glow after
You want to
that.
see them glow after, yeah. You know, you can be creative with this because it is a lantern. It's really fun to kind of make it shine at night. So I just looped it around, and I just kind of have it hanging at the top over here. Hannah, can you turn it on? Let's see what that looks like now.
Okay.
Ta-da! Yay! So there's some lights inside. Yay! So according to the book, this 5-pointed star lantern, the parol, it represents the bright star of Bethlehem, which guided the 3 wise men to baby Jesus. Also in the Philippines, they have the simbang gabi. They wake up really early to go to the masses, and it's quite dark outside, so when they have these lanterns, it helps the people to walk through the streets and have lights, because since it's so dark and so early in the morning. Alright, so look at our parol! Yay! Hannah, we did such a great job, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our first parol. So Hannah's gonna get going and We'll say bye, okay? Oh no, so sad.
Bye.
We'll see you soon, Hannah. I love you.
I better get going now. Goodbye.
Bye, Hannah. Thank you for helping me. She's so helpful. It's wonderful. So I hope that was really fun for everyone to try out a new craft. It was really fun for us. So there's one song that's written here in the book, Filipino Celebrations, and it's quite well known among Filipinos during the holidays. I like to play it for you. It's called Ang Pasko Ay Sumapit. Ang Pasko Ay Sumapit. Ang Pasko Ay Sumapit means Christmas has arrived. So, Pasko is the word that we hear again. Pasko means Christmas. Ay Sumapit means arrived. So, Ang Pasko Ay Sumapit means that Christmas has arrived. And in the book, it says that Christmas songs can be heard everywhere you go. In 1933, Vicente Rubi and Mariano Vestil composed a song in the Cebuano dialect that truly captures the Filipino Christmas spirit. And Cebu, from which the dialect Cebuano comes from, is in the Visayan region. The famous composer Levi Celerio wrote the Tagalog lyrics later on, so this version is in Tagalog. So let's sing this song together. You can follow with the words. You can follow with the words that will be written out here in the front. Sing with me. Kanta tayo. Sing with Nanay. Ang Pasko ay sumapit. Christmas has arrived.
Ay nagsipaghandog ay tangingalay. Bagong taon ay magbagong buhay. Nang ligayang ang ating bayan. Tayo'y magsikap upang makamtan natin ang kasaganaan. Tayo'y magsiyaw habang ang mundo'y tahimik.
Thank you for singing with me. I hope that you enjoyed learning a little bit more about the parol, about ang Pasko Ay Sumapit, and how Christmas is celebrated in the Philippines and also here in Canada and around the world by many Filipinos, Filipinas, Filipinx. Before we go, can you guess which Baybayin symbol this is? Go. Go. It's like ka with a kudlit at the bottom. Go. Thank you very much. Maligayang Pasko, Merry Christmas, and we hope that you have a wonderful Christmas and holidays with your loved ones. Bye! Paalam!
Maligayang Pasko!